Hello all, welcome to first class of our general knowledge for all competitive exams in English. So basically, polity, that is your Parliament of India, very important topic for you, okay? And in general awareness class, we saw the question also. So now I will tell you first all the important points related to Parliament of India, okay? And then I will also discuss what are the expected questions. So all the things you should note down in your separate book, which is very important for you, right? So now let's start our class. So as you can see here in this image, so this is your parliament, okay? Now see, under this parliament, okay, three important parts of parliament you can say are there. That is your president of India, then Rajya Sabha, which is also called Council of States, okay, or upper house, or the third one is Lok Sabha, which is called House of the People, okay, and also called it is lower house, right? So basically, if we look into parliament, so you should first question, that is a very important point, is that we take the parliament concepts from the Britain constitution. So this is very important point you should know, okay? Britain constitution. The next thing is that as we taken this for Britain constitution, okay, so what is the basically the need of parliament, right? So someone who make the laws, is nothing but your parliament, okay? So that's why it is comes under the legislature body. It is comes under legislature body, okay? Till now it is clear. Now see, under parliament, as we saw, there is a president, okay? The articles very important for this. So for president the article is 52, okay? For Rajya Sabha the article is 80, and for Lok Sabha the article is 81, okay? So this thing till now I hope that it is clear. Now see, the important thing is that the parliament, okay, the article for parliament, we saw article for president, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, and the article you have to remember, okay? Because TCS always ask the question for article also, so that's why you have to remember, and it's very easy, not much, that just present 52, okay? This is your 80, 81, that's it, okay? And for parliament the article is 80, sorry 79, 79, because 80 is Rajya Sabha na? So for parliament article 79, under article 79 it is a form, okay? Rajya Sabha under article 80, and Lok Sabha under article 81, right? Now the important thing is that also, if they will ask you in little detail, then you should also know that it is in part 5. Now some of the student may have confusion in that, what is this article, what is this part 5, okay? So it will require a detailed polity class for you, okay? So don't worry, one by one we will cover that also. But now for your upcoming exam, those having the exam, just for exam remember this, okay? Now one by one we will go. First we will see the Rajya Sabha, that is also called upper house, or it is called second chamber, okay? And the Lok Sabha also called House of People, and also called is first chamber. So first chamber and second chamber, okay? Now the interesting fact is that in Britain, basically what I told you, that the parliament concept is taken from Britain, okay? So in Britain basically there is crown, which is either king or queen, okay? So this is like president of India, president, okay? Then there is a House of Lords. So it is like Rajya Sabha, and the House of Common, okay? Now people are common na, so House of Common, like that. So it is your Lok Sabha, okay? So in Britain they follow this, in India we follow this, okay? So this is the little difference between them. Now if we see, the main important thing is your Rajya Sabha article, under article 80 it is formed, okay? So basically you should always know that the of people maximum strength of the people in Rajya Sabha should be 250, okay? Now what is the present strength then? So present strength is your 245, okay? Now this 245, how it is divided, that we will see, okay? Just make notes like this only, because it is easy to remember, that's why. right? Don't form set statements and all these things. Just understand and make notes like this. So this 245 is divided further like this. See. So basically 12 members. Okay. First 12 members out of 245 members are nominated by president. Okay. So president of India nominate the members, and these members are special members. Means those who have achieved something in sports, art, okay, social activity, science and technology. So those person who achieve something great, okay, who are expert, we can say, in their field of this, they nominated by the president of India. So these 12 members are special members. Then the other one, that is your 238 members, okay, it's indirectly elected, indirectly elected. Okay, means not by president of India, just by the people who are sitting in the Rajya Sabha, right? Now very important, now this is 238 members. So out of this, every one third member, okay, means out of 3 member, one member retire in every 2 years. So retirement every 2 years. Okay, very important question. This question also asked by IBPS basically, so that's why it is very important. See, now they are going very deep now, okay, because all the, they can't ask you that maximum 2250 because this is the old pattern. Now in the new pattern they are asking that out of Rajya Sabha members of 238, how many retired every 2 years. Okay, so you should know one third. Option will be like one third, one fourth, like this. Okay, so this is very important to understand. So this is about your Rajya Sabha basic information and important information. Now the ex officio, very important. Okay, again asked by TCS. So ex officio chairman. Okay, now what is the meaning of ex officio? So ex officio means a person. Okay, the meaning of this, a person gain the position. Okay, means chairmanship. The person who gain the position because of another position. Okay, so the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha is vice president. Okay, and vice president automatically get that because it is the, he is ex officio. Okay, what is the meaning? That as he is vice president, that's why automatically he also become ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. Okay, because of this post, he also automatically get this post. Simple. Okay, the meaning of ex officio. Next is your deputy chairman. Who is the deputy chairman? Very important. Okay, now deputy chairman is again elected by this member who are sitting here. Okay, and if vice president is absent, okay, basically what is the work? If vice president is absent, then he will carry all the hearings and all the things in the Rajya Sabha. Okay, in the absence of vice president, so his work is like this. The term for deputy chairman is 6 years. Okay, he can work for 6 years. And current, very important question again for from IBPS, that current deputy chairman is your Harivansh Singh. Very important question. Many few know this because they didn't study. That's why. Okay, just write this and just mark star mark. Current deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha is Harivansh Singh. Okay, very important. Now we will see the Rajya Sabha seats. How many seats are there basically? So seats in Rajya Sabha. So maximum seats, okay, in the Rajya Sabha come from UP, that is your 31, and then second Maharashtra. Okay, Maharashtra, that is your 19. Okay, qualification, very important question again. TCS favorite question, you can say. So qualification, TCS and SSC both ask this question frequently. So age should be greater than 30 years. Okay, so you can also be member of Rajya Sabha. Okay, just there is no difficult condition, just you have to be citizen of India, which obviously we are, and our age should be greater than 30 years, then you can also become the member of Rajya Sabha, right? So age should be greater than 30, and this is all about your Rajya Sabha. Easy, right? Just little points are there, you have to remember like this. No need to go in very much depth, okay, because we are already come here, okay, here, and this is now coming from here to here. Now don't need to go there because this is then UPSC level, and we obviously UPSC level they will not ask in any computer exam, basically one day computer exam. Okay, now the third one is your House of People, that is your Lok Sabha. Article 81. I hope you remember the articles now. Okay, so 79, 80, 81 and President of India 52. Right? Ye compulsory. You should remember this. There is no option. So again, we will see same things for Lok Sabha also. So let's start with maximum strength. So maximum strength for Lok Sabha is 552. Okay. For Rajya Sabha, what was the maximum strength? So it was basically 250. Now for Lok Sabha, just remember it is double. Okay, little more than double. So 552. Okay, or 550 you can remember. So in option, if you get 552, then also you can tick. Now the currently there are 540, 40. I guess yes, 545 members are there. Okay, so it is your current strength of Lok Sabha. Now we are looking to the Lok Sabha. Okay, the important thing is that this 545 is divided like this. So here only two people nominated by president. Okay, nomination is of two people by president. Then 530 seats came from states, all the states of India, and 13 seats came from UT, that is Union Territory of India. Okay, so this distribution also very important for you. And then the Lok Sabha speaker. Lok Sabha speaker very important again. Okay, all this question basically asked by all the exam conducting agencies till now, and you can expect this question further also. That is your Om Birla. He is your Lok Sabha speaker, very important position in the Lok Sabha. Now the maximum seats. Okay, now out of this 530 from state, let's see. We will get maximum seats from UP basically. That is your 80. Okay, then you have second number Maharashtra again. That is 48. Then you have Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. That is your 42 and 42. Okay, each for Andhra Pradesh also 42 and for West Bengal also 42. And the main qualification. So qualification is your age should be greater than 25 years. Okay, age should be greater than 25 years for Lok Sabha and age should be greater than 30 years for Rajya Sabha. Okay, so yes, this is the point which we have to remember for this Parliament of India topic. Okay, that is enough for you. Do no need to go very deep because already lots of sections are there also you to study, right? So yes, this is the important thing. No, properly note down each and everything like this only, so that in the last week of exam you can revise like this also. Okay, and also what I will suggest, if you compare Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha like this, if you make notes, then also it is very good for you. So like this also and like this also, one by one you can do. Okay, so yes, if you have any query, then message below and comment below. And yes, like that also we will continue our general knowledge series, because this is the static part, this is the fixed part which you should know compulsory. Okay, exam by exam or year on year. So that's why we will make this playlist, the fixed playlist, and then in the our general awareness class we will take current affair and the combination of general knowledge, right? So those who didn't check the general awareness playlist available in Hindi and English, you can check that. Okay, so if any query, and compulsory like the session, and also tell me about views, that what are the things you like in this class very much. Okay, so yes, all the best.